teams were traded for each other. And the aftershocks from this seismic deal, they've been rolling through the league. 1 week later, Perk, this was the scene outside of the Mavericks arena today. Fans calling for Dallas general manager Nico Harrison to be fired, for ownership to sell the team.
Typical civilians, as Udonis Haslam would say.
Well, I mean, the guy made the finals last year. He makes a small little trade, and they want to fire him. This is why I left being a GM, Malika.
Well,
this
AD
kind of
did his job to bring some life to a wounded fan base. That's what he said he wanted to do. And if the way his Dallas debut started signaled anything, maybe brighter days are ahead here. Anthony Davis taking the court for the first time in a Mavericks uniform.
Ooh, that big-to-big passing. He said he wanted to play the forward position.
This was really what I think Nico was looking for when he brought AD in.
Well, that was daddy ball. That's what I do to my sons in the driveway, still to this day.
Anthony Davis proclaiming, I'm here, pulling up for three, to a big that can stretch the floor.
When he's on, he's one of the best 10 players in the league. He really is.
I agree.
When he's going.
14 points, 8 rebounds in the first quarter alone for Anthony Davis. And then let's go ahead here. AD, this is the play, though, that he would get injured on. He would left the game and didn't return. He had 24 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks in the first half. But in the third quarter, he went down with that lower body injury, and he did not return. Finished with 26 points, 16 rebounds. The Mavs get the win. This monster performance, it put him atop a list of really esteemed name here. He becomes the first player with 25 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists in a team debut since Charles Barkley in '92 for the Suns. And, of course, Barkley won MVP that season. Shams Charania is here with us. What more can you tell us here, Shams, about how long Anthony Davis might be out and the severity of this injury here?
Yeah, Malika, Anthony Davis has some soreness in that groin area, but it's not expected to be a serious injury. They'll see tonight, tomorrow, how he feels. I'm told he actually tried to play after exiting the game tonight, but they just decided to be cautious with it. We're about less than a week before the All-Star break, so I do think the Mavericks and Anthony Davis will take a safe approach going into the break.
It was a near-perfect debut up until that point. It's everything that Anthony Davis could have hoped for. He came into this game with some determination. I'm glad to hear that hopefully this isn't serious here for Anthony Davis. I think it's going to take a while, though, Bob, for fans to maybe forgive the front office for trading away Luka-Doncic. But what would need to happen for this to be viewed as successful? The bar seems incredibly high.
Yeah, it's tough. You want to say championship. That's your knee-jerk. That seems like they're that upset about it. And fans get attached to the star players, as they should, right? I mean, we were all fans of a team growing up. You love the best player on the team. And I think and Shams reported it, the fact that this happened out of nowhere, there's still a shock to it, and there's grieving to it. Anthony Davis was showing them today, Malika, what the good looked like, and then he gets hurt. And so now it's probably going to ramp back up.
And that's the AD experience, right? I think that becomes the worry is, oh, well, this is what we saw from AD. He has a knock for being injured all the time, even though recently he's actually been the healthiest
I just don't know. I guess to your question, in the short term, there probably is nothing. There's probably nothing that can happen to kind of put a kind of Band-Aid on this thing. I don't know.
No. You don't trade away an international superstar and say, oh, well, I don't know how it could cure some of these people's wounds. I'm going to tell you how it could happen. In the next 3 years, the Dallas Mavericks, they have to win the championship.
In the next 3 years.
In the next 3 years. Because why the next 3 years? You're looking at Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, both, early 30s. So how much of their prime do they have left? But I'm going to say this. The Dallas Maverick fans need to keep a cool booty. Anthony Davis at the power forward position tonight took them to Baskin-Robbins, okay? Because he gave them all flavors. 26 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, anchoring that defense before he got injured, the big-to-big passing. And now he's back to his natural position. What he want to play, the power forward.
Yeah, okay. But he's still better at the 5, but that's fine.
Go ahead, Shams, last word on
I will say it's interesting. Luka-Doncic still seems he's shocked, like he's still in some level of shock. Anthony Davis on the other side, I think there's some motivation there, chipping on his shoulder. I saw him the other night in Boston. His body language, he's smiling, he's laughing. Obviously, tonight, tough injury. But he looks like he's trying to prove a point. Luka-Doncic, he needs to get back on the court, get a rhythm routine again.
Hopefully that starts Monday. Shams?
Hopefully, the target is Monday. Supposed to be today. Will be Monday.
And Bob, guys want to play with Kyrie. You know all about that. That's why KD left y'all.
All right.
Tomorrow is a big day for Philadelphia sports fans.
to the top.